Spencer Ross with One Step Forward. I hope you've been well. So, lots of things are going on around the world: politics, war, hunger, crime, personal stuff in your life, relationships, broken cars, whatever, right? And some things that sometimes are very important and some things that other times are not important. I want you to think about something. Rest. With everything going on, are you resting? So cooking. Cooking can be a chore sometimes, right? So prepping for some spaghetti. We've got some potatoes for some potato soup. And I'm making stroganoff. Well, the stroganoff I've been making hasn't been tasting right. And my mom could make amazing stroganoff. Just, oh my gosh, so good. And I know how to do it, but I haven't been able to do it. And I was thinking about, why haven't I been able to do it? Well, I'm nervous. After my mom died, I burned everything. And when I mean I burned it, not only was it well done, but it was jarred. And sometimes it was so burned, my dad was very gracious, we had to throw it away. So, this is one of those ones that I really enjoy, and it has some ingredients in it, and it costs a little bit of money. So I don't want to waste food, I don't want to waste my time, so I get nervous when I cook this meal. Okay, that's understandable. Sometimes cooking is work. It's Saturday. Cooking this meal normally is work for me. But I feel really good today. I've got some other things done, finished lunch, got all the groceries done, did a visitation this morning, went to a friend's house and worked on her refrigerator, and so I've already done work. But I felt good. So I was like, you know what? Let's do some stroganoff. Let's get that done. Don't have to think about it. It's done. We'll be prepped, ready to go for another day. What does that have to do with rest? If you know you've got a bunch of stuff coming up, are you preparing for it? Either by taking an extra break or by prepping a meal, cooking some things early, or hey, I know I'm going to have dinner coming up and I don't normally prep for the week anyways. I feel good today. Why don't I cook the meal early? So that's what I'm doing. I want us to plan rest. So again, I did a visitation today. It's Saturday. Did a visitation today. Went over to the lady's house. Worked on her refrigerator. It was a small thing. Did laundry yesterday. Had work yesterday. Went to the grocery store. Prepped 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4 meals. Reached out to a friend. Haven't seen her in a while. We're going to have dinner tonight. She's very sick. And she could use some help. So we're going to have dinner and just hang out. And yeah, build that relationship some more. Is that resting? No, it sounds like a lot of stuff to do. But it's easy for me. That for me is easy. Okay, cool. How else am I resting? Well, after this, I'm going to have to clean the stove. That's work. I'm going to have to do the dishes. That's work. And then I'm going to take a nap. And then I'm going to wake up in time to make sure dinner's ready for me and my friend. I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to plan to take a nap. Then I'm going to go to bed on time tonight. Slept in this morning. So I knew I was tired. All right. I'm planning my rest. Tomorrow, I already know when nap is, but I'm planning it. Not looking forward to it like, oh my gosh, I need this so bad because I'm dying. There are times that that happens, but I am definitely making sure that my schedule works out for me to be the most effective. And I know, based off of what I have experienced and reading numerous business stories, um, psychological stuff just on CNN or Fox News or CNBC or MSNBC or Yahoo News or Al Jazeera, the benefits of rest, the benefits of taking a nap, military stuff, athletic stuff, just people who are athletes at a supreme level, like special forces people, and they did rest studies on them and sleep deprivation studies, and they discovered airline pilots, other people need rest to be effective. So as a leader, am I doing something that needs to be done, made a decision on, right? So dinner tonight. We could never eat because we're going to just keep talking about and keep analyzing and keep working on what are we going to eat tonight. Well, I would like to eat sometime tonight. So I need to do something to either limit my options or get that accomplished. So, okay, a decision has to be made. Am I going to cook an extra meal today and spend extra time on that? Or am I going to, you know what, I feel pretty good. Why don't I make some stroganoff? All right, I made that decision. I wasn't planning to make this, but I made this decision about an hour ago. I was already cooking the meat. I was gonna maybe do it tomorrow or Monday, because I had Monday off. But I decided, you know what, I feel good today. I'm already gonna have to clean the stove. Why don't I get it done now? Rest. Rest is so important. Sometimes ourselves and people in our lives, we minimize rest. It's needed. If you need to stretch, go stretch. If you need to do whatever for personal body care, like I read an article that LeBron James puts $1 million into his body a year. It says because his body's his business. Well, that makes sense. How else are we maintaining our business? If we sit in a chair all day typing on a computer, as a mechanical engineer or some other job, how are we maintaining our body so that we can stay mentally fit? Okay, maybe we play video games standing up. Maybe we go for a run. Maybe we go to the gym. Maybe we play catch with the dog and our wife at the park. Whatever it may be, whatever works for you, think about it and make sure you plan it into your day. Rest cannot be overstated. Whether you're managing yourself, you're managing your family, or you're managing your teammates at work, how are you managing that rest? How are you inputting rest into your schedule so you're not burning yourself out, your family out, your neighbors out, anybody in your circle? Spencer Ross is one step forward, and as you go through this week, I want you to think about how can I make sure that I'm the most effective I can be in regards to working. And one of the things that you need to schedule into your day, as much as calling that next person is important, you also need to write down, when am I going to be scheduling my rest? Sometimes if we don't plan our rest, we don't do it. Have a great week.